What's up, guys? How's it going, everybody? My name's Blitzwinger. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new LEGO custom video. And today, we're going to be taking on one of the most popular characters in all the land. And that would be, of course, the master of the Let It Go song. Or I guess the originator of the Let It Go song, or the composer, the performer, all of those variables for the Let It Go massive hit that was Frozen's own Elsa. So this was one of the characters that was most requested by many of you guys for the next LEGO custom, or basically where we take a fictional character from a movie, TV show, anime, a book, whatever it might be, and then we try to create a LEGO version of that character. Well, today is gonna be no different because, of course, to celebrate the release of Frozen 2, we're gonna go on ahead and create ourselves on a design for Elsa. So that is going to be our next custom that we build. Of course, we are still utilizing LEGO DC Supervillains, as that is the absolute best customization that you could use as far as like any of the other LEGO games. They're nowhere near as good as far as details and things that you can adjust and things like that as this one. So what I'm excited about is, again, I think I saw all of Frozen. I don't even remember if I saw all of it, but I thought it was a good movie. Like, it wasn't anything particularly, like, targeted for me, I guess. So, you know, I'm much more of like an Incredibles fan and things like that. But it's perfectly fine that, of course, I thought it was a pretty decent film. But outside of that, the movie, or sorry, the song Let It Go was definitely unbelievably catchy. And I myself definitely would catch myself humming along the let it go, let it go. It's still stuck in my head years after that. So it will be interesting to see if the new movie offers any type of song like that, like if there's going to be another big giant hit. And if there will be one, let me know down in the comment section below what you think that will be. Like, what do you predict will be the big, massive, popular song from Frozen? Now, the very, very, very cool thing about LEGO DC Supervillains is that there really are a lot of awesome features in the game that should allow us to build a very cool take on Elsa. So I think we should be able to go on ahead and do a really, really good job with this character and make sure that she actually turns out like epic. So that is definitely going to be one of our key attempts here, is to make sure that not only does she look cool, but she will have some really cool effects, because of course she has the power to, like, at least from what I remember in the movie, to like generate ice with her hands, or I guess freeze things and such. That's why the movie is called Frozen. But essentially, we're going to go on ahead and try to incorporate that into the actual character. It's definitely not going to be easy, but I think we can do a great job of that. So first and foremost, I feel like it'd be better to give her a glide ability. And as far as which one, I think that one works the best, because it's almost like she'd be like generating an ice path below her. So I think that could be really cool. Now, speaking of ice, so here's where things are going to get epic. So we're going to go on ahead and try to... That looks like an ice bolt for sure. Nope, nope. I feel like that one looks the most accurate. So we'll pick that. Then we'll change the color. Whoops. I don't know which blue looks the best. I think that one does, actually. So that'll be that. So again, right now we're basically adjusting the character more so than any of the other elements. Like, we'll definitely get to see what looks like ice out of all of this. This one, right? Because it's got like actual snowflakes there. So I think that applies. Silver ice beam. And then let's pick again the right color here. I think that one looks the best again. Okay, we'll go with the both hands blast. Then we're gonna go over here for the tap ability. We're gonna give her a force field, because I think it'd be cool if she created like a force field made out of ice as well. I don't know which one actually. It looks like it could be made out of ice. Oh, okay. I forgot you can change the color as well. There we go. That looks cool. I mean, it definitely looks a little bit more electric than ice, but I still think it could be really cool to have that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do like a cool ice charge up attack. Nope. Nope. That one wouldn't be bad. Oh, that could look really cool. Let's see, especially if we adjust that to ice. Then, select this. Let's see how that looks. Because so far, that color has looked really cool. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we've got all her powers now set up. So she's going to be obviously super duper powerful. Actually, sorry, one more thing we would want to adjust. Is that in... It's not even in abilities. That would be under appearance here. Okay, we'll do that in just a sec. Okay, so let's begin with the elements that are pretty straightforward. I don't think she wears any gloves in the new movie. For the most part, the costume is actually pretty simple. It's just kind of a blue dress from the trailers and everything that I've seen. Again, I haven't seen the movie yet. So blue boots and blue dress. And then the hair obviously will be a key element to get correct. But that's all we're basically looking out for. So let's see what sort of could maybe resemble a dress. I actually don't even mind that as the blue that we end up using, because we do want to use... I wonder if we could use maybe a couple of variations of blue, like darker blue into a lighter blue, if that would even work. But I also feel like for whatever reason, that's a pretty accurate blue, like that one there, you know? What if you used blue with this blue? It's not great, but not bad either. At least it gives you kind of the variety of colors, so... In that sense, you gotta appreciate that. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we might stumble across. So the real issue here is that I don't think there's anything that's gonna be like, well, I guess maybe one of these would be like a mix of blues. It's not bad, but she doesn't have any gauntlets, so that's inaccurate. Yeah. Again, we could do something like this, where we adjust like the color here. So it'd be like a darker blue along with a brighter blue. Kind of like that, but I don't feel like that's all that accurate. So I don't think so. And then the other thing is that, of course, we could also do something like this, where it's like darker blue into lighter blue this way, which also does not look all that great, to be quite honest. I don't even think they have like the exact... Maybe... No, that's not gonna work. I don't think they have like the exact type of blue that she's supposed to have. So it's not like gonna be perfectly accurate, obviously, but I think the lighter blue is kind of the way to go here, honestly. It's just that kind of a very plain lighter blue. I just think that will look the best at the end once we're done. Okay. How the heck are we gonna do the legs? Okay, I'm trying to think here. If there is... Okay, let's just start scrolling and we could probably figure it out. If there isn't like anything that's like distinctly a unique dress color and everything, then I guess what we would have to do is maybe something like this. So that she would have distinctly like the boots are darker blue than the dress part. So... Wonder also, could we even maybe go with like... even darker, like... That's not bad, but... Especially because, again, it's supposed to fade into, like, a darker blue. So, it's not a bad design. It's just... I don't know how accurate it would be. Like, I don't think they're quite that dark blue. I think they are that shade. Then the dress is, like, something in between those two. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's just scroll through. Maybe we could find something here that actually works much better. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for something kind of like this, like where it kind of looks like a dress. So that would have worked nice if we could have changed both colors, but because we can't, so we have to just keep scrolling. So that actually has like a dress sort of look. What changes color on this? Oh, okay. Nope, not what we needed. That's for sure. Because we still need the boots to be blue as well. Nope. I just had to stop there, ponder for a moment. I was wondering if that would work. I wonder, honestly, if this had if this had like not the pants but the leggings part change color, that would have actually looked kind of cool. Like it could have been somewhat accurate for the design that we're trying to accomplish. But I guess since it is not available, what changes color on this? Nope. Okay. So I think we might have to go with the first look we came up with. Yeah. Because see, there's really no other character that like wears blue boots. So, or like wears blue boots and has at least somewhat of a remotely similar style of costume to Elsa's. So based on that, I think we're going to go with this kind of take. Okay. So then for the hip piece, I hope it lets you recolor. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. And torso. Okay, so we need something that looks sort of like a dress, but also, like, I don't know, it almost looks more like a costume. It's like a mix. It's like a coat slash dress. So both, which is very confusing. I understand that. Trust me, I'm equally as confused. When this challenge was laid upon me, I'm like, hey, figure out how to do this. I'm like, okay, great. That's not easy. I mean, that would have been kind of close, I guess, if there wasn't the leather jacket there. So that would have been a possibility, but not really accurate at all. That kind of works because she does have like this belt buckle that actually looks a lot like this belt buckle, which is kind of weird, actually, now that I think about it. It really does sort of look like it. It's definitely not the same color. It's not gray on the costume. I think it's like blue. I think her whole costume is pretty much just like different shades of blue for the most part. What about this? It's not bad, but I don't think it's all that accurate, unfortunately. Ooh, what about this? Okay. Again, not bad, but not very accurate. What recolors on this? Nope. Let's keep scrolling. I guess that's kind of a decent outfit as well, sorta. Kind of fits. It's not perfect, but again, it's not terrible either, so it's a possibility. Let's keep scrolling. I wonder, actually, what recolors on this? No. That's way too busy of a design. It just doesn't look anywhere near what we're supposed to try to go on ahead and mimic. It kind of would maybe even work with that. No. Just doesn't look like detailed enough or anything. Nope. Nope. Ah, man. Okay, let's keep... Oh, what about this? So that could kind of work. But like the like if the coat is like zipped up or something like that, or like the dress, it's sort of like that. So that'd be somewhat close, right? Man, it's just so difficult to like get even something that's like remotely close. You know, like this gives you kind of a look, but it's not really all that accurate. And it's not bad either. Not completely off. Nope. Not gonna work. What about this? What recolors on that? Nope. I was hoping there would be something that was like 2 different shades of blue, so that then we could do like the whole like fade effect, where it goes from like a lighter blue to a darker blue. I thought that would be really, really cool if there was something like that, but I don't think there is anything like that, unfortunately. So that definitely becomes a bit of a problem. Okay. What the heck do we do here? So we had one look that was decent, right? Before. I guess the other thing we could do, now that I'm thinking about it, we could also technically select just like regular attire, do like a different shade of blue, kind of like that. And then, oh, but you can't pick the belt after. I thought if we could pick the belt afterwards, it would work, because then you could just mix and match, but you can't. Okay, never mind. So that's not gonna work. What the heck? Just when I thought, I was like, yeah, we got this. We figured it out. We got something figured out that is gonna turn out somewhat reasonably close to her design. And it's like, nope. That's... I mean, somewhat off, but at least it kind of gives us the... shading. Is that the right color? I don't know why. I feel like... Is this the blue we use for the arms? Or is this the blue we use for the arms? I can't tell. Because it looks like it matches the hip piece. Or is it this? Because this looks too bright, doesn't it? Although I feel like it should be like a brighter design moving into a lighter design, right? Okay, let me just see if we could adjust something where there was like a blue belt around the waist. Because that's... I mean, that kind of looks like a blue belt. Not very accurate. Just a little bit of blue printing. Is that going to look like a blue belt? Nope. There's a blue belt right there. So that kind of sort of works, right? So... scroll through. If there's nothing better, then obviously we'll have to go with that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're done with that. Then for the faces, I actually... okay, we need to ideally pick a character that has blue eyes. Is there any characters even that have blue eyes in the game? Because I don't think there are any. Black Canary does not have blue eyes. Okay. I actually don't think that any of the characters have blue eyes, oddly enough. But let's just scroll through, just to be sure. Because I don't think that... I think they're always got, like, the eyes that just, they're always black. They don't, like, repaint them or anything like that, for the most part. Unless if there's a character... I'm trying to think, like, if there's a ice character in the game that... ooh, okay. I mean, like, this kind of works, but I don't know, like, it makes her look a lot more menacing than heroic, you know? So maybe, like, if we were doing, like, an angry version of her, like, where she's, like, using her powers, then I would possibly use that, because I think it would kind of look cool as far as, like, activating abilities. So that's a possibility there. You have the green eyes there. But again, you see, like, anytime they even have the eyes, like, redesigned, they're always, like, really... I don't think you can change the eyes from these selections. Like, they look more like they're using a power set than just a repaint. Yeah. None of these have that either. So it's just like, if you pick this, you're not gonna... oh my gosh, that was one heck of a smile there. That scared me. I was like, what's happening? Yeah. So they have the yellow eyes there. Are those blue? I feel like these ones... why is it... oh, it's because they have the blue, like, above the eyes. Kind of like the makeup, right? Which actually, if there's a way to remove those... is there a way to remove the, stars? No, that does not remove the stars. No, that was actually the opposite. Which color blue was it? It looked good before. I messed it up there. Who's that? Okay, let's say it's that. Is there really no way to remove the stickers? There really isn't. Wow. That's kind of bizarre. I would have never thought that. Okay. So those stars, if you put them onto the character, that's it. They're kind of stuck with that. Is there any face that doesn't have the stars but has the blue... I mean, those eyes are... yeah, but those are purple, so, again, definitely not gonna apply. It could go with that, but I think that's way off. Okay. So... I think that, honestly, for the sake of making her, like, our own unique, cool take on the character, because I know everybody else is probably just going to pick, like, a regular default face, I think it would be kind of cool to pick, like, a Killer Frost or something like that face, just because I think it would look a lot cooler of a look just for the character overall. And then for the hair, it's supposed to be like a almost kind of like this, right? Like a braid type thing, and then blonde hair. Sort of like that. Let's see if there's anything more accurate. I don't know. It's supposed to be a ponytail sort of thing, right? I'm thinking that's what that hairstyle is called, but I could be wrong. Is there anything else where there's like a ponytail? That looks... No, well, that would be a very epic, like, warrior version of Elsa. There's another one here, but again, I don't think that's all that accurate. That's somewhat close. Man, the eyes really do kind of make her look like she's not happy. So it's like powered up version of Elsa for sure. Plus, because it's like live wire, I think the way they have like the eyebrows slanted and everything kind of makes her look like a supervillain more so than a superhero. Could obviously use this as well. Kind of like that. But again, I don't know how accurate that is. I almost feel like this is the closest. Let's go for it. It is kind of weird how it's like two different textures. Like one side of it is one texture and then the other side is another texture. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So I'm not really sure. Now, the only other thing I want to also activate, just because I think it would look really cool, is almost like a ice effect. Because again, if we're going for kind of the angrier look for her, as though she's using her powers right now, I think it would be cool if we went ahead and had her like have like an actual power activation alive. So that is going to be our take on Elsa, everybody. Definitely took far longer than I had anticipated, just because I thought this would be very easy and pretty straightforward. But knowing how much people love this character, I wanted to make sure we actually, you know, did it justice and make sure that we did as good of a design as we possibly could to try to, you know, replicate. Oh, it was the wrong blue for the costume. Now I can see. Like, you see, it's so weird how inside the customizer it looked like it was the right shade, but then outside of the customizer you can definitely tell that it's not. But the cool thing is that we do have ice abilities. We have the hover, so she could create like ice using that. The hands having the ice effect. Then check this out. That like ice blast. You have a ice beam. Like, there's just so many cool features that we've included that I think that this really is one of the better designs we've done, just because you get not just a cool looking character, but also like the powers and everything are pretty fantastic. So with that in mind, there you guys have it. That is our design for Elsa from the Frozen 2 movie. If you guys want to see any other characters from that film, hit that like button. If this video hits 1,000 likes, we'll get to work on another custom video for you guys. Of course, don't forget to hit that like button. Have an absolutely fantastic day, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone. Kind of looks better with the filter kind of effect like that almost, right?